Hey guys, New Hope Cuts here. The morals of this video that I'm about to share with you, one man's treasure becomes your treasure once again. So guys, this is a John Deere LA 105. Before I started in lawn care way back when, this was my mower. It was in way better shape than what it is today. Long story short, I bought the Ariens XD, which is the same folks who make Gravely, and this is what I came from before I had the Ariens. Now, do a little walk around here. The owner who had this put a set of tires on the back. Okay. He put a new tire over here. This was the original tire that's still on there. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot other than they left it outside and in the weather. Because when they got it, all of this was filled in like a regular John Deere, no peeling at all. So it's been suntan. Now, seats all cracked up, but still works. If you look down there on the bottom, the deck piece needs to be welded back on there. I'm gonna see if I can find a deck in the marketplace, and I'm gonna see if I can fix it. But in the interim, I may have to do something, weld something temporarily there until I find it. But Friday, this past Friday, the guys or the owner didn't live too far from me. They sold their house, went to another place. This one went out. This went side the road. So the new owner took possession of the house. This is outside the road. I passed by and I turned around, and it was side the road next to the jump pile. So my instincts jumped in. I turned around and I picked it up. Now it was spitting and sputtering a little bit. I pushed it home because there was no key to it. But I remember in the toolbox on my truck, I had a key for the John Deere and all of that. So I'm gonna open it up here. That's how it looked. They put a new battery in it. They had to replace some wires on it because the dog, my understanding, had done some chewing on it. So they had to replace, I guess, the wiring harness and all that kind of stuff. They put a new battery in it, all of that. But hey, I just did a little cutting right here in the backyard area. Cut it just fine. Cranks right up. The blades engage. Everything works on it, except for I can see the lights are missing. The wires for the lights are missing, and I believe it goes back to this guy right here. So there's no lights on it. But outside of that, like I said, I just cut some grass in the backyard. She cut just fine. She was doing a little spitting and sputtering, all that kind of stuff. But once I started running it a little bit, it was fine. It was no problems. So I may end up changing the carburetor on it. I hadn't had it for a year and a half, but I've been close to it because, quite frankly, I was cutting the grass of the owner of this after I sold it. They didn't want to. It said something was wrong with it. I don't know, but I can't find anything wrong with it. I ran it for a good 20, 30 minutes. It was fine. I'm going to run it some more. But hey, yeah, this is what I had before the Ariens XD 52-inch. Like I said, one man's treasure is my treasure. So, John Deere, back in the family. Didn't cost me nothing but a little muscle to push it through the driveway. So guys, tell me what you think about this. You think you'll put money into it, get the deck fixed on it, see if you find another deck, or what would you do? You put it side the road. Tell me what your comments is. But it doesn't smoke. You heard it crank up. One of the things I noticed down there in the bottom right there, you can tell underneath where, I guess when somebody was driving it or whatever, they beamed it up down there, pushed it up against that muffler. So it's too hot to mess with now, but I'm gonna try to straighten that out, get it off of that muffler area. Probably can see it down in there where it got pushed up against that. That's probably causing some of the rattling and all that stuff in the front. But outside of that, that's it, guys. That's it. So my John Deere finally come back to me. Didn't cost me anything. I sold it. I think I had sold it back then for $400, and it's back to me free. The other thing I need to figure out is the hour meter. When they replaced the wiring, they didn't hook the hour meter back up. I know when I sold it, it was about 500 hours on it. So, but it ran great, and it was in much better cosmetic condition than what it is today. So, tell me what you think, guys. Josh, Big Sons, tell me what you think, what you would do with it. All right, guys, New Hope Cuts. Keep cutting.